Hi everyone, Federico here with another video tennis tip focused on the common situations that tennis players face and some challenges and how we can overcome those. The video today is a really important topic that we all face with as tennis players, which is when to get out of our comfort zone and when to take more risks when we play. It could be a really tough decision to make, but this video will cover some of the areas and situations where you should take more risks, or at least feel more confident that you took a risk and it was the right time to do it. So taking a risk can mean doing a play that you're not very comfortable with, like going to the net more often, or simply hitting a new shot that you practiced in your private lesson, or hitting maybe your weaker shot so that you can improve it. The first scenario in a situation where we should take more risk is in practice. Now that might sound simple, but what a lot of players do in practice is they focus on competing and playing points and winning, as opposed to practicing their weaker shot or their new shot that they're just trying to develop. So remember that in practice, it's not only okay, but we should take more risks so that we can improve. The second scenario is when you are playing somebody who is lower level than you. So when you're playing somebody who's not really giving you a whole lot of challenge, it really makes no sense to play your safe game and take no risk. So chances are, if you take more risk, even if you make a few more mistakes, you're still going to be okay in the score of the match, and most likely you're going to win the match if the player is not really pushing you. So there's a second scenario where it's okay and you can be more confident to take risk. The third scenario is practice matches. And practice matches is something that you should definitely try to include in your practice regimen weekly, because they allow you to practice a competitive situation without having so much pressure of maybe a tournament match or a team match. So, and once again, this is competition, but it's the time to get out of your comfort zone and do more of that area of play that you want to improve. So just remember though that it is practice, because again, our mind as tennis players tends to go to the competition and winning every point and feeling really bad if we lose points. And so it's a practice match. At the end of the day, nobody will really remember who won it. So this is another time where it's really important to take risks. The last scenario is when you are playing against a player who is better than you, or simply when you're not winning the match and what you're doing is simply not working. So let's say you've been staying at the baseline and being very consistent, hitting some slower shots, but it's really not working and you've lost the set, or you're down by several games. So now is the perfect time to take more risk and maybe get to the net more, or take a little more risk and swing faster at the ball, hit the ball deeper, or go a little closer to the lines to push your opponent a little bit more. So it doesn't feel always the most comfortable, and there's always that thought in your mind where you might make some mistakes, but that is taking a risk, and we need to do it simply for the reason of improving our game. So feel free to ask any questions. As always, this is an area where you might need some guidance from a coach, so reach out to me anytime you want, or reach out to one of our coaches at the club, and we'll be happy to help you. So see you on the next one, and take care.